Hello and welcome to the Howl. I'm Karina Shaw, and in this episode, I sat down with Mia Gabinelli, Ella O'Connell, Sia Sayavangza, Avery Hinman, and Jules Patterson. In this episode, we focus on their state win, the difference between All-Star versus state cheer, and their future plans for college. Thanks for joining, and we hope you enjoy.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Howl. My name is Karina Shaw and the producer of today is Lena. We are very excited to have Mia Gabinelli, Ella O'Connell, Avery Hinman, and CJ here in the Dispatch Podcast Studio, powered by Jet's Pizza. So thank you guys so much for coming, especially very early in the morning.
Thanks for having us.
So obviously before we get into state, which is huge, what was it like, preparing throughout the season, and what did your practices look like?
Our practices normally consisted of like showing up, warming up, stretching, and then we usually do a competitive warm-up, which is like timed, how it works in like the warm-up room at a competition. And then we would normally do a full out, doing every skill in our routine, and then after we'd normally go through each part of the routine and just rep skills to get like good reps in and stuff. So
how long did this take you to learn like a full routine? Or at least a state routine.
So we had 2 8-hour choreography sessions, right? In the fall, was it November, I think we had?
Yeah, it was like the first
Yeah,
week.
so we had like 2 8-hour days built in. We were just here from like 9 to like 5, or was that 8 hours? I don't know, but. And we had like some guy come in and do our whole routine, and we just practiced the same thing every day up until the state finals.
Where did they get the choreographer from?
he's like a very well-known
Yeah.
choreographer in like the cheer world. He does choreography for like all-star teams and also like high school teams as well.
I think he flies in from like Florida, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know where he's from
Yeah.
exactly, but
Wow,
Yeah.
so it's like big time.
Yes.
Was he there during your cheer competition?
I don't think so.
he wasn't
there.
Well, I'm sure he was very proud of you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
So also, were there any difficult moments that you guys encountered throughout the season as a team? I know you guys talked a little bit about stuff during the assembly, but
Yes, some practices are definitely a little difficult, and when stunt groups just weren't working or it was just messy and sloppy, people would definitely get a little annoyed at each other. But eventually I feel like sometimes you just need a break or to talk it through and figure out like what the real problem was.
Yeah.
so you guys figured it out. Communication.
I think it's talking point 3.
Okay, I can do it.
Okay, yeah.
So now getting into state. So last year you guys got 7th, but what do you think really that you guys did differently that allowed you guys to win this year?
I think just from the start, we all just like had this like idea and goal in mind. Like as soon as we got called for 7th, all like the juniors from last year, like the seniors this year, and like under, we're all like, we are like podiuming this year. Like, that is our goal. And every single practice we'd go in with that mindset, being like, we're going to podium, and like we just all like kind of locked in on that goal and just build it off that. So
Do you have anything to add?
I just think, what she said, like we wanted it from the beginning, and I think last year people didn't know what they wanted, but
just like for fun.
It's more, but like
that's
we
what
knew
sports
what
supposed
we
to be,
wanted.
but like
We knew what we
it's so
wanted,
fun.
and like we didn't want to settle. Like that was one of the things we talked about, was not settling. So
And you guys didn't, so that's good.
Yeah.
So right before your competition, was there anything that like went through your minds? Like, were you nervous? Like, just talk about like right before you went on the mat. What was it like?
Right before.
there was a lot going on. I was like really confident in us, but like some people were just like, they really scared me, like but they were able to lock in and they did their jobs.
And our team, we have this like dance we do before we go on, so we were all like doing it backstage, like kind of forget about, well not like forget about, obviously we were excited, but kind of try to block out some of those nerves. We were all kind of just like joking around and like just like trying to like get the nerves out, and then we like got to go on. So I mean, I think people were like calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, like I think like people like obviously had nerves because this is like the day we've been waiting for since like June.
Yeah.
But like we knew that we just had to like trust in our training, and like I think everyone was a little nervous, but like by the time like we were like walking out, everyone like was confident after warm-ups, I feel like.
Yeah.
Was there any like specific moment that you guys were like really nervous about with any skills or like
Skills.
I feel like, well, when you're doing the routine, like everything just goes away. But like standing behind the curtain, like waiting to go on, I think is when like the most nerves happen because like we have our little talk and it's like we've been waiting for this, like we've been practicing all year and like we can't let it go to waste.
Yeah. Like this is like you get one shot. Like if you don't hit 0, like you're just like cooked. Like.
So when you guys, right before you go on, do you have any superstitions, like either you guys individually or as a team that you do?
So we do have our little dance that we do backstage.
Yeah.
It's fun.
What is it like? Is it like just shaking it out or actually?
It's like the song, Into by Ariana Grande.
What is it?
Into by Ariana Grande.
And then like every time we'd go, like before we'd go for a lot of practices, we would do it. And like there's this thing last year where we noticed like every time we would do it, we would have like less deductions. So it's like our superstition. And like I don't know, people would just get like excited to do the routine when we did it. So we started doing it before every full out. And like I don't know what happened, but it worked.
Yeah. We also at state we also started like singing this song Halo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Halo.
Yeah. That was like a newer one. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like, it just like came up. Like
Yeah.
I think like that's sectional, right?
Yeah, we just randomly started singing and it worked.
And it's
It's
cool,
like
like,
people like
because when you walk into warm-ups, there'd be like other schools like joining us. We had this like whole like choir in the back. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But like it was like a whole production, and then like everyone was like clapping. Like it was so like cool to see.
Yeah.
Are like the different teams, like when you go up against each other, is it more like, oh, like I'm gonna beat you, or is it more like you got this, good luck?
I think it's a mix a little bit, but
I feel like in the
It's more of like good luck, you got this than I'm gonna beat you. It depends on like what team you're on and what school.
and what
it
division.
is.
I feel like the Coed
Coed
division
division's-
super like
Yeah, the coach division.
supportive.
Yeah, like a family. Like no one's like I'm gonna beat you. Like
Yeah.
Isn't the Coed division a little bit newer at Hersey, or a couple years?
Yes.
newer?
Starts
second year, third.
well third.
Third
Yeah.
year.
Oh wow, so you guys already winning state. You guys have to do it next year too. Do you want to talk about the ESPN?
Sure. So I know that all of you guys have been to the ESPN Center, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how is the ESPN Center like really different from state? Like, explain that.
I would say I feel like at state it just seems so much more not focused on your team, but since there's only 4 divisions and like everyone is in one of those divisions, it seems like a lot more competition. At the ESPN Center, there's so much going on, like people everywhere. So it just seems like a little bit more, not just you're focusing on your team, but like everyone's focusing on every team.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so I know some of you guys made All State. Now, how is that for you guys as cheerleaders? Like, did you guys feel accomplished? Like, what was going through your minds?
Honestly, this is like a big goal of mine to like receive. So when I got that email, I was like so happy, and I just like felt like all of my hard work, like I've been cheering since 2nd grade, just like finally pay off. So like it was like a really big accomplishment. Like, I was really happy.
Yeah, I was happy when I got the email. I was happy, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't really know what much.
You're a senior, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do this in college?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you like talked to any college?
Yeah, I've gone to like some college clinics and stuff.
So,
It's like-
I know, Mia, you've talked a little bit about, I remember during English, you talked about how you wanted to be on one of the teams. I don't remember which one. Which one was it?
Okay, it's still got a couple of years, but ideally I would probably like to cheer like a Big Ten school, maybe Purdue.
Oh, Purdue.
Yes, my mom was a cheerleader there, so I kind of want to like follow her footsteps, but gotta lock in on
You'd
some
be great
tumbling.
there.
Thank you.
This would be amazing.
What about you?
I was like considering cheering in college and stuff, but I've gone to some like college clinics, but I think I'm just gonna like go in and focus on school and like leave my like cheer career on like a good note here at Hersey. So
Yeah.
Retired with the ring.
yes.
I do want to cheer in college for sure. I'm not sure where yet, but somewhere with like a good game day school.
Yes.
Game days are really fun.
Oh yeah, definitely at football games and stuff like that. So do you want to talk about the quarter season? Since I don't know much about
Sure. This one's mainly for CJ, but how was it being on a quarter season going up against these huge full season teams like TGLC and like everything? Like, that must be overwhelming a little bit.
It was like the best experience actually. Just being on a team with that many people, we had like almost 40 people on the mat. Half of them were girls and the other half were guys. And competing against like the big teams at Worlds, like the arena is huge, and like it was filled because people were coming to see like these big teams, but we were also in the division, so like everybody was in the arena. And honestly, like I didn't think like that much of it, like going against them, because like their full season, we're quarter season, so it's just like cool to be against them. But going into awards, it was like really fun to be around like all those like big teams that like everybody knows, and like talking to them at awards and like taking pictures with everyone. So
Sounds fun. I'm gonna switch it over to you.
Okay guys, so this is going kind of off topic, but we actually have your video from state pulled up on the screen, so if you guys want to take a look at that and then just give us some, like what you guys thought about it.
Like inside details.
Yeah. Well,
Fun fact, my mom's actually the commentator, like in the background.
Really?
Yeah, with her friend Joey. They're like the voices of IHSA.
Like, that's my daughter.
Yeah, so it was really cool, like being able to like get the video with like her voicing over. So
Wow.
it was like cool.
Did your mom still cheer? Did she do anything like that?
No, she just like judges. She's like an IHSA judge. She can't judge us, obviously, but
Oh.
she'll judge like smaller divisions and like JV teams. So yeah.
Well, maybe while they're figuring it out, I'll ask a couple more questions. But what is your guys' favorite all-time cheer memory?
Probably this
Winning,
Yeah.
yeah, stay.
Like, I feel like going from like a growing team, like starting my freshman year, we were kind of like, my coach was rebuilding the program and like getting a stronger and like more amount of people on the team. Like he said, he started with like 2 athletes when he came here, and now like looking back and like winning like state, like this program has like grown so much. So I feel like it's just such a big accomplishment for all of us, like kind of just like growing and building and like finally meeting like the goal we wanted to.
And like states, like the competition, but also we get like the hotel room, we get the bus ride, we get the dinners, we get the practice in the club gyms, like everyone, and we're just like, it's like such a good bonding. It's like fun to be with your friends for like 2 nights in a hotel. So
Big giant sleepover.
yes,
Exactly.
That's been on this season for sure.
Yeah.
So since that is glitching out a little bit, we are gonna ask a few more questions. What was the best routine of the season that you guys think you like smacked? Like
Probably
that
the
you were
assembly.
like the best?
No, I'm just kidding. State or sectional?
I was gonna say state or sectional.
Or that
Sectional.
one practice we did, like, who was it for? Like that, the practice before state, like the marketing class. That was like a really good
we hit
routine.
Yeah.
Or the one time we had to do it for the sophomore basketball team.
Yeah.
We locked
Every time the
them in.
teams are like, we gotta lock in.
It was amazing, wow.
And also, what is like your favorite like moment or like skill in the routine that's kind of like your like moment? I know that's like the whole entire team, but like what's like your little like moment in the routine for yourself that you love?
For myself, I'd say the moment I like is when I land my tumbling,
Yeah,
as long
she's
as it
like
was
this
good.
amazing class, yeah.
And like I don't know, because I'm just waiting there. Me and CJ are like corners before we have to like run to our spot. But it's just fun because you get to take it all in, especially at state, and like look around.
Yeah, for me, definitely like my basket, because like at football season, we called it like the super basket. We'd have like 5 boys just like fall and chuck me in the air. So we like kind of stimulated that in the routine, and it was just like fun hearing the crowd and stuff. So
I would say also my tumbling, because like everyone would cheer for it.
Last pass. Yeah. I would probably say like my opening basket. I just think it's like super fun and gets my adrenaline going like at the beginning of the routine.
Yeah,
And it's fun to like be thrown super high.
Yes, I know, it's like so hard.
Yeah.
You all guys did amazing with that moment. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I think we'll probably wrap it up. But for like the last question, what is a piece of advice that you guys would give to younger cheerleaders or to like incoming freshmen?
I would say there's gonna be like hard practices. There's gonna be things that don't work, but just keep pushing together. And most importantly, remember it's not an individual sport. Like it's a team sport. I think we really were successful once everyone realized like you weren't just doing it for yourself. You were doing it for each other and all the seniors and everyone.
Yeah. I say like think about like how you left the mat. Like every time, like how you grow as like an athlete, like not even skill wise, but like after each competition have you like gotten like it's not better I guess, but like just like how you've like grown. I don't know, like that's what I think about. Like every time I step off a new competition, I'm like, okay, was that like better than my last performance? Have I grown as an athlete and a leader and a role model for like the younger kids? And I just like to think about that when I come off the mat. So
I would say, again, we talked about this, like not settling. Every time we would like compete before, like we all got to our spots, I would like always scream across the mat, like, do not settle, like, don't let a stunt like catch up prep, or, you know, and like when things get like throughout the season when things get hard, just just see it through because, and like don't give up on like the goal because we had a lot of challenges, but like I knew I wanted to win state and like I wasn't gonna let anything affect it, and you just have to keep moving.
Yeah, I would say like similar to what they were saying, but just like go in with like an open mind. Like every practice, every performance is going to be different. Like sometimes you're going to like walk off the mat having like the biggest smile on your face, and sometimes you're going to be like, that wasn't my best, but like you just got to like take it day by day and like trust yourself and trust your teammates that like it's all going to work out the way it's like supposed to. So
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. That like again early in the morning, but well, that's it for today's show. Thanks to Mia, Ella, CJ, Jules, and Avery. I have it not all written down. And thanks to our viewers for tuning in. Also, thanks to our sponsor, Jets Pizza, right over there on Rand Road. That'll do it for this episode. I'm Karina Shaw, and on behalf of Lena, thanks again, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you.